As you can see, I did several upgrades to my ground station. So first of all, the size. The size is now much smaller. It's because I took the battery outside, and this allowed me to literally half the size of the device. Secondly, inside there is a bonnet, OpenIPC bonnet, so the assembly procedure got much faster, much quicker and easier. Big improvements there. And thirdly, there's magnetic mounting. So it's just, something about this magnetic mounting that makes it so satisfying to use when it just clicks into place. I think it's a great feature. It doesn't seem to interfere with any of the RF signal. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue on using it, and I think it's a great addition. And before we proceed with the video, I just have one huge favor from you. I noticed only 10% of viewers are subscribing to my videos. So if you could subscribe, that's gonna be a huge help to me to grow the channel, and hopefully in future I'll be able to build even more cool devices like this. So yeah, subscribe and let's keep going with this video. Okay, so here are all the parts that you need for this build. First of all, you need the 3D printed parts. Here's the body and the lid. For both of these parts, I do recommend using brim for printing. So brim is this little thing here. I don't know if you can see it. It makes the 3D printed model stick better to the print bed, and it ensures there's no warping. Warping is basically when one of the corners or few lift up, and then it doesn't look as nice. And what else do we need? So we will need the bonnet, of course. I have the 30mm fan already soldered. You can use well, a different one, but for this case I designed the standoffs to be 30mm apart, or 30mm mounting. So yeah, and be careful with the power connecting the fan. So the positive is closer to this edge over here, and the pads are over here. So that's the bonnet. We'll need the Radxa 03W or E if you want, but I'm using W over here. I have the heatsink mounted as well. I had to cut the thermal compound a little bit so that the heatsink sticks better, and when you install it, just make sure it's pressed in so it kind of locks into position. Also pay attention so that the heatsink is not touching any of these headers, not to short them. I've already installed the SD card with Robbie flashed on it. I'll show how to flash Robbie in a separate video. But yeah, that's the Radxa. You will also need this little connector bridge. This will come with the bonnet. What else do we need? We need the power connector. So this thing this comes with the bonnet, and I've just extended it a little bit so that it reaches this position, the whole position. And for the actual connector, I'm using a DC power plug. Get something that's good quality, because this is crucial for power. If there's something loose here and it breaks the connection, the whole system resets and reboots, and you lose the video. And yeah, so get something that's really good quality. What else do you need? You will need a few of these. These are SMA to IPEX or EPEX connectors. The bonnet will come with 4 of those. Well, I'm not sure exactly which one, either 10 or 5 centimeter long ones, and it will come as a SMA version. I bought separately RP SMA because all my antennas are RP SMA, so just get something that works for you, but the bonnet will come with SMA anyway. You will need these washers and nuts for attaching these connectors or the cables. What else do you need? You'll need some heat inserts. These are M3 heat inserts over here, and these here are M2, 4 millimeters in diameter here. These are 3 millimeter outside diameter for the heat inserts, and M2 and M3 screws. For the top ones, I'm using a countersunk version, so get something like this that will sit in nicely. For example, like this. Oh yeah, one more thing you'll also need is a 1/4 of an inch heat insert, so a 1/4 inch thread insert. That'll go in here, and this will allow you to mount the whole VRX onto a tripod or something. Oh, and another thing is on the back here are 6 holes for magnets. These are 10 millimeter by 2 millimeter magnets. So basically this can mount to the back of the display. In the display, here is the correct version. There are also holes here for the same magnets, so get 10 or 20 just in case something breaks, and we'll paste them in later here, and then this just snaps like this. Okay, so I'm back with the heat inserts in place. For the big ones I used 200 degrees, and for the smaller ones I used 170 degrees Celsius. And yeah, just be careful and don't put any plastic on the threads, because it's gonna be very difficult then to screw the screws in. But yeah, here it is. Okay, so for the next step is actually installing of the pigtails. Pigtails, sometimes they have this little flat spot, and in our case this is very useful because as you can see, maybe here, I don't know if you can see here on the top, there's also a flat spot because of the bridging. So it's not a perfect circle, there's a flat spot here. So this actually allows us to place it in like that. If I place it like this, you can see it's getting stuck, but like this, that's perfect. So start with the sides. So go like this. Longer one goes here, short goes here. Start with the sides and then go and do the top. Okay, so the next step is installing the Radxa board. It just kind of goes in like that, nothing special about it. So my screws are actually a little bit too long for this, so I will print some washers that will basically go here. They will be only like probably 4 mil or 3 mil, something like this. Yeah, 3 mil will be fine. Yeah, I'll include the washers maybe in the printables as well, just in case anybody needs them. So yeah, be right back. So these 4 millimeter spacers are perfect for me. You can print something that matches the length that is needed for your screws. But yeah, 4 mil is what I need, basically. Okay, so the next step is actually to connect the antenna cables to your bonnet, because there's no other way really to do it than now. So make sure you don't cross like this, because we have this plastic part that goes here. So this needs to bend like that, and then just connect it to one of those. It doesn't matter really which. Okay, and now carefully you have to just kind of get it into the position. So yeah, it's not easy. Sorry if my head is getting into the image, but let's try. Maybe like this. Okay. Yep, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, one more thing before we proceed is connect this power cable. So this will need to go like that. I don't want to go under these wires, these cables. And that's it. That's most of it done, pretty much. Now just the cables, they have to go in there nicely. So just push them in. It's a little bit too long, but that's not a problem. Okay, of course, I forgot about these two. They should be over here to secure the plug. So yeah, I'll be right back when these are there. Okay, I'm back. And now this is here, so I can just screw it on. The bonnet is in position. You can just probably do it by hand. Yeah, it's okay. The last thing to do here is to secure the fan. Again, I have a little bit too much of the wire, but I have to manage somehow. Yeah, that's perfect. And the very last thing to do is the lid. Everything should line up perfectly like this. Yeah, just screw it on and that's it. If I had everything prepared correctly, that would take me probably 20 minutes. But as you could see, I made some mistakes and this is fine. So here it is. This is finished. I'm very happy with how it turned out. The last thing you could do, optionally, is the magnets. So these holes here are for 10 by 2mm magnets, cylinders. So you can use CA glue to paste them in, or to glue them in. And they will of course go then also in here, and then you can go like this. I'll do that as well now, and we'll see how it looks. I was thinking how to end this video and what it really is about. And you know, I think this video is about not settling for good enough. It's about improving. And honestly, this is not the end. This is not, you know, a finished product. I could definitely improve it in some way, but I think at this stage it's, you know, pretty good, and I'm happy with it to share it with you. But in future, I'll definitely keep on designing, keep on improving. You know, it's all about those incremental steps. It's about Kaizen in life, in making good products, I think. So cheers for watching, and see you soon, guys.